Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss, take off the weird ass jewelry. I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top off. Take off the fabricate streams and the microwave memes. It's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo, take off the Sandro Pay 5-day stay, take off for the meal, hella Fido. Take off the fuck flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad, take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off decisions I mad. Take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic, that if I'm rich, I'm real. Take off the shit mill, take off the dojo, take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer bullshit off and what do you have?
You ugly as fuck.
You out of pocket.
2 ATMs, you stepping to what?
You out of pocket.
Who you think they talk about? Talk about us.
You out of pocket.
Who you think they carry up for us?
You back in pocket.
The word in the panic, the women.
I'm literally watching this video, literally, and baby, that's a sponsorship if I'm not mistaken. Like, in my rotating thoughts, this is a dating site and this is a sponsorship. And if it ain't, it should be. And this bitch right here, if this is a sponsorship, she rich just off of this song alone. And that's all I'm gonna put that at, because I ain't trying to reach or nothing, but baby, she might be making a lot of money from this website. I'm more mad at the fact that I actually got up on a day that I could have slept in and took you outside. Now, ain't that a kicker? But whatever, nigga. So, that's how my morning's going. But it's okay. So, yes, just being my little OCD self real quick. Soaking up as much of urine as possible first before I drench this carpet with this urine remover. And this works. I really like this stuff, so I'm gonna get me another one because this bottle is empty. And it's like, it's so crazy. Like, I brought this just when I needed it. If I wouldn't have brought this nigga would have really stressed me out, honestly. So, I knew this shit was coming. That's what's crazy is, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming because he's in his teenage years. Like, this ain't nothing but a teenage boy's hormones because he's about to be 4. But it's almost February. And honestly, I'm just gonna go buy some more and spray this all around the porch area. And then I gotta get some more bleach, and I'm just gonna bleach my porch because that bitch need to go. Like, no. Get the fuck away from me. Like, we ain't got time for this. Like, I understand that they just naturally start to gravitate me. And it's not even just all dog. It's like all pit bulls or anything of that nature. And like the little Sasquatch dog, like, because I've had one, they naturally gravitate to me. But I'm like, no, go away. Like, this pregnant one that I saw when I went to the beauty supply yesterday, I felt sorry for her, but it was just like, go away, no. And that was me even just seeing that, nah, it ain't just every street animal's gonna touch my heart. Like, it's whatever street animal I specifically feel type of thing. So, and then also I had a few things I wanted to talk about because I went to my old job yesterday. And I got to see my old manager, the actual store manager, and it's so crazy because, like, every time I see her, like, I make sure I go speak. And not on, I need a job type of shit, but on a respect, like, this lady really does love me type of thing. And, like, at the drop of a dime. Like, most of y'all just don't realize, like, my backup plan is Randall's. I can go back to Randall's and get a job if I really, really, really wanted to. But like I told her when I left that store, I don't plan to be back. Like, it's not in my plan to come back. Would I do it? Absolutely, because I left early type of thing. Like, I probably till this day would still be working there. And believe it or not, I probably would be working there and the dry bar, and I probably would have had my own shit by now, if we're being for true. But this is a part of the control that people have. So it's like, bitch, if you think you about to control my money, nah, nigga. I'm gonna exit out, and I'd rather just struggle by my motherfucking self type of thing. Like, nigga, fuck you. So that's why, no, I ain't got no problem taking the hard way. Because, bitch, you not about to try to force me to do what you want to do. Like, I'm not about to work harder. No. Like, the minute I see something does not fit into my logic capability, bitch, no. Because I want to get out of there. Who wants overtime? I don't care about overtime. I've never cared about overtime. Like, I like it, yes. Like, when I want to give me some overtime, I'll give me some overtime. But trust me, it's going to be my way when I want it, when I'm mentally prepared for it. After that, bitch, it's up to you. Because, bitch, I worked that department by myself plenty of times and had to rock that shit. Like, literally, I rocked that shit by my fucking self plenty of times. Barely any help type of shit. And it's all good because I thugged it out for me and my own business. Because if I could do that for someone else, baby, imagine what I can do for myself and keep all the profits. Like, literally, when I say I can be a multi-millionaire business and only be the sole worker, bitch, that in itself says a lot. But I already know I ain't gotta do that. Literally, all I gotta do is go touch those old heads at Randall's and be like, come on. And guess what? They put it in their notices and they come in and they're working for me. And you know what's going to be crazy is they're going to be surprised by the positions that I give them. Because 100%, the people that I know that I would hire that works at that store who would come work for me, 100%, I know that if I put them in those positions to work certain type of things, baby, immaculate. Immaculate. And when I say immaculate, I mean like us as a motherfucking team, baby, I could seasonally hire these people and pay them enough money to make that last for them until the next year rolls around. Literally. That's how much I can create a small power team. Because I've been there, done that, and I've already done my interviews. So, when I tell you I will take the struggle, I will take the struggle. Because in the end, bitch, I want to be a billionaire so I don't have to pay taxes. And how else am I not going to get there but to start at the bottom? Like, you got to start at the bottom in order to build yourself the fuck up. Because along that way, your angels, your people, the people who believe in you, the people who may not want to be higher in life, but most definitely wants that money and is willing to work hard to be comfortable. And that's why I know I will always be successful. Like, going in that store yesterday confirmed it. Like, the old man at the pharmacy doing that shit, check. Because it didn't faze me one bit. And the fact that I was able to have an actual conversation with the girl at the register helping me because I worked there, bitch, that spoke more volumes. The only reason why that man greeted you is because you said something. But other than that, that nigga was going to make you fucking wait. And I hope you know that. And then not even that, when I got the registration for my car, like, I'm always late. I've never have got that on time, I don't think. But when I was, it's like divine timing type of thing. Like, Miss Jackie made sure she let this girl know, like, this is fucking family. That's what's funny, is Miss Jackie knew her personality enough to know that she may not have been so nice to me I peeped that protection from Miss Jackie. Because if Miss Jackie wouldn't have done that, she would have been rude about it. And not even that, because it was a white man standing there the whole time, too, behind me. And then when the girl was intrigued from Miss Jackie and the other dude, which I really feel like he's a higher up now. But I'm just more happy that he ain't making no more babies because, like, baby, no, simmer down. But if it wasn't for that interaction, she would have never been intrigued and started asking me questions. And so I answered her questions, and she was like, "You used to work here?" And I was like, "Yes." And I kept it at that because, you know, it's the simple open-ended question. And she's like, "What department you work in?" And then that's where I chose the opportunity to let her know, bitch, I'm big money. Like, if I come back work here, baby, I'm big money. Like, you gonna be big mad type of thing. But if it wasn't for that interaction with Miss Jackie and me working there, she probably would, if I do end up back there, she probably from the beginning would have been one of those controlling people trying to. So I told her my department, I was like, I started in the deli, and then for the sake of the white man who was behind me being nosy and actually intrigued too, and I was like, and then I ended up in the produce as the fresh cut supervisor. And that, I made sure I said fresh cut supervisor so she know, like, I'm the creator of why that runs and looks the way it is. Like, I needed her to understand, like, yeah, supervisor was for him, but her knowing exactly the type of boss ass bitch I must be, yes, I need her to understand I'm number one. I started that shit. If it wasn't for me being that person to start that shit, baby, that shit would have been a train wreck. Because that's in the medical center. That's a high volume store. Like, I go there, and yes, Randall's may not last long business-wise, but they still got a few years left in them. Come on now, stop. Just for the sake of the medical center. And, baby, you really can find some... Stop, Snoop. You can really find a lot of jewels in that store if you know how to shop that store. So it is crazy because they had the 50% off section, and I always looking at how, and I saw those velvet hangers that a lot of y'all people like. So this is the Randall's on 3131 Holcomb, West Holcomb Boulevard. If anybody reaches this video and wants some velvet hangers, because I guaranteed you they're gonna still probably be there. And so they were marked down at $7 and I think 52 cents. Now me, I left them there because it wasn't a bad price, but I'm not a hanger girl. Like, it is what it is. And like, I constantly, like, every time I see them or someone using them, I'm like, and it's really not that serious to me. So $7.52, yeah, whatever. Like, it is not a dire want. So I go, but in my back of my head, I was like, if I feel like I really want those hangers, I'll just ask Shaneria for her discount and make sure she adds all the discounts for employees. Because then 9 times out of 10, depending on the discounts that the employees have, that $7 could easily be $3. Literally. So, yeah. If I really wanted those hangers, that would have been my next step. So that's like the one thing I miss about working at Randall's. Like, I miss working at the grocery store because I could bargain shop. Like, with knowing the things that I know in the grocery store and being the person to prepare certain things, like, I always came out on top because I know how to budget very well. And I'm not a couponer, but all I know is every little bit really does fucking help. And then in the midst of me just not even understanding the method, I always just end up blessed some type of way. So yeah, because sometimes 50% off can end up being another 50% off, and then end up with like spending nothing on these fucking hangers type of thing. Like, I had stuff where it would have been like a $32 balance, and no, twice. No, that's happened to me twice. Where it's been like a $32 balance that I actually would have paid. And then once like the employee discount starts working, zero balance type of shit. Like I've had that. Or no, it'll be a zero balance and like a penny. That would be what it is. Like, bitch, I've had moments like that. So I'm not an extreme couponer, but 100%, if I'm in that environment, I know that environment, baby, I'm gonna come up on top. And I go to that store for specific things. Like, I go there, if I go there for my prescriptions, I didn't go this time, but I'll go look down the chip aisle because their chip aisle sale is cheap. Like, if it's buy two, get two, like literally you're getting 4 bags of chips that cost about $4 or $5 each for the price of 2, and then with the discount even cheaper. So yeah,
I'm looking forward to. I heard she keep her promises, ain't never turned on you. I heard she ain't gon' cheat and she gon' never make no move. I heard she be there anytime you need her, she call me. Turn on the lights, I'm looking for. I'm looking for. I'm looking for. Turn on the lights, I'm looking for. I'm looking for.
so Sunday I ended up rebraiding my hair because it really just got raggedy pretty fast for a whole week. So the hair didn't stink. So I just cleansed my scalp and then I just rebraided them. And then last night, last minute, once I finished braiding my ends, so what I did is like so I braided it to about this point and then I tied it off, and then all of this was just the dangly hair. And then last night I finished braiding the rest of this and then just adding the little curly cues to the ends. Nothing special. I'm probably gonna put her in a bun just because it's raining. This what they look like. Oh, it's kind of cute. It's different. And then also, I'll probably add me, ooh, that feels good on my scalp. I'll probably add me some beads. Oh my God, that feels so good. Ooh, I need to add some oil. Ooh. So, of course, I can never just get one product. So, we're going to add some of this. And then this is not Vicks, but this is my scalp stimulator. And then this liquid sulfur 8. It doesn't have that smell because I actually like using sulfur 8 on me and Snoop Dogg. I give him the actual grease. And he loves the way it smells, so that's why I give it to him. And then I use this liquid sulfur 8. So I just get that much, about that much of my scalp stimulator. And then I just pour. And I think I may have some hair strengthening oil in here too. And then drizzle lots of oil. Mix, 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 mix. My fingers are cold. Oh yeah, that's the spot right there. Oh. Okay. I gotta get this kitchen because baby, she need it. And normally I drench my kitchen with oil. That's why I like using this pointy part. Ooh, Baby, she got 2 new braids back there and she acting the fool. Yeah. All right, so this is set, and then we're gonna take and bun her up in a bun. Okay, so really quick, put this up into a ponytail. I think I see product still. Ooh, she gonna need some later. Oh, I feel it, she dry. I don't got much time left. Okay. Got my ponytail, which I always do this. I don't know why I don't have it already prepared doubly. Okay. And I put it on as light as possible since we're going to be twisting it. See, that felt good already. Like literally. Yeah, that's going to be it. And then I take and we got our little ponytail. And twist as tight as you can tolerate. And try to do the bun as loose as possible. Because then we're going to take and we're going to use this end part to tighten it up into there. And then normally I don't put another, my hands. I feel like it's cricket. Let me go check in the mirror because it's time to go. And before I drive off, this is it. Nothing fancy, and the rain already feels good on my scalp, so. Just had an afterthought because it's raining in Houston and it's supposed to be really, really bad.
Onto mid lane.
That dog that I saw at the beauty supply store, she was frantically looking for somebody to take her or somewhere to go. Like, animals be telling y'all the weather, and that's another thing I'm thinking, because like I think there's whatever this dog is, I think she's trying to come into my house because she's been at the steps. So yeah, animals be knowing shit. Oh, I did do the wrong street. I can make a wrong U-turn. I just turned down the street where that Nielsen's place is, and I had deja vu the very first time I went down that street. And when I turned 100%, this was the deja vu moment. But the thing about it, it's raining, but this was the moment.
I've been thinking about you all day, working up the nerve. I think you deserve every night if you're not feeling thirsty. Roll out this street, I got you on the last rail. Just hurry up.
It's so crazy because as soon as I turned into this entryway right here leading up to where I'm sitting, I motherfucking had a dream of this place. And when I say I had a dream of this place, like, the color, everything. Okay, hold on. So, like I was saying, as soon as I pulled into the Blue Way entry arch, baby, a wave of fucking emotion just ran through me. Like, the dream that I had, like, cause like this was a dream I had. Ooh, I think I was a teenager. I was real young when I had this dream, and it just came back so vividly. Oh my God, like the parking lot, like I was in this whole parking lot type of thing. I feel like I was in the building for like a job. Like, it's just all came back to me that I literally
In 100 feet,
dreamed
arrive at
this.
Tokyo 200 Boulevard.
And baby, like, tears, like
Mile.
I freaking started crying. I
Boulevard.
couldn't even believe. Okay, so I have no clue when the camera cut off, but yes, like I just had an instant wave of emotion and I just bust out into tears. It was crazy, like how it just came back, and it didn't come back like how they do it in movies. It's just like, wait, I've been here, I was walking there, I went in this building, and I it was just like literally. And I've never remember a dream so vividly. Like, this dream most definitely is a very vivid as freaking dream. So baby, like I just couldn't believe I cried. Like, I literally bust out in tears. So whew, Lord, I don't know what that dream symbolizes, but come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. My God, I just got in. It just started picking back up raining, and it took me a minute to realize that, look, do you want to get out or not? That's not how we get out. And you know this. Whining doesn't get you what you want. Anyways, walked in the house expecting caca. It smelled good. It took me a minute to realize it smelled good. I was so prepared to come in here and clean up a mess. Really need to be thanking God right now, because if this parking lot was not full the way it is full, oh baby, he was about to be put out my house. Like, look at this, I couldn't even leave. Look how full this rain got this shit, and he decides he wants to pee in my house. And I was about to go take him somewhere and drop his ass off. He is so fucking lucky. Look at that face. So Mr. Sir here took him walking. It was flooding. We did the best we could do. We really couldn't go anywhere because it was flooded everywhere. So once he realized we're going home, he takes his collar off. And I said, okay. Because the very first time I had the opportunity to let the car go, I should have let it go. This time, I was like, okay, bitch, I'm letting it go. But my thing about it is, when I was in the house, the number one thing I could think of is the fact that just let anything type of happen. Like, I don't have time for that drama. Like, if I'm gonna let him go, I'm gonna let him go somewhere away from home. That way there is nobody who knows me to be like, that's Kamil's dog, that's that girl dog. And I ain't got time for nobody and no extra fees, no shit like that. So, I go and I just look to see if I could find him. And I don't think he really went far. So I just re-walked the same walk we did because there's really nowhere I could go. I really couldn't go anywhere but the same route. So I re-walked that route. Come back home. This little friendly ass nigga is walking with the lady. And the thing about it is I see him and I just watch her body language for a hot second to realize like he would have went in their house if she would have said, come on. Like, he really would have. That is how friendly he is. But 100%, she wasn't scared. Like, it was the right person at the right time, at the right moment, for sure. And 100% when I went around, when I saw him and I said, Snoopy, get your ass over here. Baby, he was so relieved to see my ass. He really was. But at the end of the day, he's still gonna do some bullshit. So, baby, he just don't know. I was ready. He does not know. God had his back today. Because if that parking lot was not full the way that it was full, bitch, he really, he just don't know. He just don't know. So we'll see how he acts. But 100% his ass is locked up. I've been playing music. I have him in the bathroom because I have to give him another bath. Like, my nigga, And yeah, so I gotta give him another bath. And he just been looking all sad, of course. But then once he gets, but he gonna learn real hard because once he's done with his bath, he's going back to the cage. And I'm charging the iPad up for him. And I'm just going to put on my blogs for him. And let him just like, if you want your mommy, here's your mommy. Like, this is the best that I can give you right now. Because, no. And I feel like that's fine. Like, I feel like I have no problem keeping him in the cage. Like, if you can't be out but a hot second, then you're a prisoner. Like, same thing with the prison system. Y'all do all this whining and crying about the cage, but then once it comes to a human being doing the same bullshit that this dog is doing, then what? Free them too? Like, let me know. So yeah, he's in jail. Like, literally. He a teenager in what is it? Is it juvenile delinquent detention center? Currently, he is locked up in Club Zen, okay? So, bitch. Because, no. You not about to be pissing and marking shit all over my house because of your senses and your heightens and shit like that. Because 100%, it's just because of the weather. The weather 100% is affecting all of this. And he's just too stupid to realize, like, it's the fucking weather. But 100% out there, I was like, oh, okay. You walk in this water, like 100%. That's why he's getting another bath because there's no telling what's up in there. So 100%, I was like, nah, this is what you want me to do. You don't give a fuck about me. You be in the trenches. You be on your little adventure in the water. I'ma be right here on the sidewalk, out of the fucking water. Like, don't nobody want to be in the water like that. So yeah, and even with me wearing my boots, like, no. And then we in the fucking hood, so that's an even bigger no. So you want to go be in that shit, go be in that shit. But I'm not about to be in that shit. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, bath number 4. Your girl getting strong, that's for sure. I don't know who hair I am about to be doing, but bitch, if it's a challenge, I'm ready. And it's most definitely gonna be a video, so and I'm most definitely gonna rock it. So let me get going so I can at least try to enjoy something of my day. It's so funny because I had this out on the floor open, and just as I was like turning around, I had the thought that he gonna come in here and go straight to it and try to lick it, and baby, I caught him. It was so freaking crazy because I was like, ah! Just as he was getting to it and I was turning around. That nigga is fucking fast though. just shot over here to this bed. Me leaving him outside. Oh yeah, that did something to his ass. Cause baby, he shot in here like, oh bitch, where the fuck you think you go? I think I probably did worse. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But oh my god, like literally shot in here. Whew, okay, maybe that's what we needed. We'll see.
Next message.